Hello and welcome. Andy Bryan here again from the Soul Pathway, and today within this video I wanted to provide you with another shamanic guidance reading for April 2021. We are going to be exploring the energies of the month ahead and what we can look forward to. But before we do so, I wanted to let you know I have an announcement to make. I have a new Oracle card deck that will hopefully be released by the end of April 2021. And it's a soul pathway oracle deck to help you connect with your spiritual journey and soul pathway as you awaken to who you are. Within the deck there are the 7 phases of your spiritual journey so that you can connect with where you are now and what it is you need to learn to grow and evolve and step into the person that you're meant to be. And I've also got archetypes within the deck as well as spirit animals. So I'm looking forward to bring this card deck out to you so that you can, connect with your spiritual journey at a much deeper level. And also wanted to let you know that I've been working with a client and a friend to help bring these cards to life and to share them all with you. But I will let you know more about that in the coming videos throughout April. So please stay tuned. Now let's actually jump into the reading and explore the energies of April 2021. And we all know that spring has sprung. We've stepped into the equinox and the energies have been quite high and have become quite intense. A lot of people have been experiencing personal shifts and upheavals in their lives. But the good news is this invites change, which is beautiful really. So it's not seen as a setback but new beginnings as we blossom into something beautiful. So let's jump into the actual cards themselves and see what comes up for April 2021. So as always, I've got the cards laid out already. I'll take a moment to tune into the cards. And once I've tuned into the card, I'll just pull 3 from the deck and we'll work from there. What I will say is if you have any questions or comments throughout this reading, please leave them in the comment section below and we will explore them in more detail as well. Okay, let's choose that one. From time to time I will still be using Jamie Sam's medicine cards because I think they're absolutely beautiful and they bring, very clear guided messages. So I will be using these cards. I will still be using these cards, but I'll be moving more so into my deck. Okay. What I will say also is that I was hoping to get my deck in the post before the end of March, but they haven't quite arrived yet, so I'm still using this for April 2021. What I might do is, do another reading later on in the month, which will, explore the energies of the week that we are focusing on at that specific time. So I will share with you those cards and provide readings with them as well. So you can look forward to that. So let's clear the deck here. Beautiful whale. Excellent. Alligator. We've got a very interesting set of cards here today. Armadillo, alligator, and whale. And what I will say is, what's interesting about the armadillo is, I remember many years ago we had an advert here in the UK which was for a chocolate bar, which was, I think it was crunchy, but it said smooth on the outside, crunchy on the inside, armadillo. Or crunchy on the outside, smooth on the inside, which relates to the armadillo, and that's why I thought I'd share that with you, because often what happens is we can put this external sort of image out there to the world where we're strong and we have this field around us, force field around us, and we're these warriors. We are these warriors, yet within inside there is this soft interior within each and every one of us, which is our sensitivity. And this is, in many ways, is to hold up your barriers, but also notice the sensitivity within you as you connect with your inner emotions and feelings. That's a beautiful card. I thought I'd share that with you before I jump into the book, because I like to share some of the meanings from the book, as you know. Okay. So I just look through the book here. Bear with me a moment while we just explore that. Okay. Yeah, so as I mentioned, Armadillo is about setting those boundaries, putting those walls up, but in the right way, in a positive sense, you know. So from the cards here, it says Armadillo. Armor all my boundaries, teach me my shields, reflect all the hurt, so I will not yield. Yeah, very, very interesting. So you can see there, it's a lot about boundaries, but putting healthy boundaries in place for yourself so that you're not causing yourself harm by letting people in your space and within your boundaries that can cause you harm. It's all about looking after yourself, but doing it in a positive way, and not destroying aspects of your life. With regards to, I speak about the destroyer archetype. Destroyer destroys aspects of their lives because they don't allow themselves to look at, you know, what is essential for them in order to grow. So they will cut people out that won't, you know, that have provided a good meaning for them in their lives, or positive growth. And sometimes you can see people can see these as karma, but they're not bad karma, you know. So let me jump into here. Armadillo wears its armor on its back, its medicine a part of its body, its boundaries of safety are part of its total being. Armadillo can roll into a ball and never be penetrated by its enemies. What a gift it is to set your boundaries so that harmful words and intentions just roll off you. Your lesson is in setting up what you are willing to experience. If you do not wish to experience feeling invaded, just call upon Armadillo medicine. And again, this is about being aware of the energy that people bring into your lives. I shared a video just a few days ago about, you know, noticing the karma within your relationships. And if you allow yourself to tune in to the relationships or the individual at which you're connecting with, you can connect with the energy that they're bringing towards you. So you can either notice it as negative energy and not, you know, influencing you in a good way, or you've got that positive energy which will bring forth, you know, much more positive experiences within your life. But if you tune in, you can notice the people that are serving you in your higher good, and those of you who are causing you, you know, difficult and bad karmic lessons, you could say. So you may want to roll into an armadillo to protect yourself, to put up your boundaries and say, I'm not going to allow people to invade my space, because your space is essential to you, because, you know, what you want to honor and love yourself. And if people are in your life that don't honor, love and respect you for who you are, then you're only causing yourself pain and harm. That's really essential here. And when it comes to relationships and spiritual relationships, let's say soulmates or twin flames, you can give your love, you know, unconditionally to your soulmate or twin flame. And if it's not received, you know, what you might be noticing is you're only sacrificing yourself in what you deem to be unconditional love. And that's not self-serving at all. It's as I said, self-sacrifice. So it's important to notice these things so that you can set your boundaries in place to step away from them, even if they're your twin flame or a soulmate. If you can step away from them in a positive sense, then you can allow them to come back in their own time when they're bringing, more positive experiences into your life. So they've healed aspects within themselves and you've healed aspects within yourself, so that you can have this healthy relationship which you want to put forward, Okay? That was really, really important there. Am I honouring the time I need for personal enjoyment? Do others treat me like a doormat? Why do I always get upset when I'm taken for granted? Yeah, a few key questions there. And there's another one here. Is there a reason for my being a yes person? Yeah. It's okay to be a no person. It's okay to set your boundaries and say, this isn't right for me anymore. This isn't serving my greater good. It's only causing me pain and distress and causing self-harm. So honour your boundaries and allow yourself to step away. Roll up in that ball like that armadillo. Put your protective shield up and allow yourself to honour the wholeness of who you are. Really, really important there from the message of the armadillo. Okay. Now we'll look into the alligator. The alligator is a very, very good card. A very interesting card. I've only connected with the alligator a few times, to be honest. And the alligator is all about integration. Integration. Now I'll read the poem here from the booklet. Alligator, let me drop my judgments, accepting life with grace, so that forlorn care and worry will vanish from my face. Let me integrate each moment, digesting life with ease, counting all my experiences as equal opportunities. Very, very important. Very, very important there. So we look at the alligator there, and the alligator is quite an interesting message, because the alligator does teach us about integration, but in a way, if we look at the armadillo card, it's placing those boundaries up, but not placing judgment on them as well, because everybody's got their own experiences and life lessons. So let them have their experiences, even with what they've brought to you in your life, even if it's been some difficult and challenging karmic lessons. Let them go and let it flow, so that you can integrate aspects within yourself and love who you are. But jump in a bit more of the alligator here as well. Okay. The powerful gift of the alligator medicine is to fully appreciate and integrate all aspects of that life offers. Gator shows us the value of thoroughly digesting both the pleasures and pains of life. In many ways, alligator's medicine is reflected in its behavior. When the alligator rolls under the water with its prey, its message is to roll with the punches, when being attacked by life circumstances. Carefully storing its prey under a log until the meat is tender, and teaches us about the patience of proper timing. So if you've been rushing through life and not taking the time to count your victories or to digest your rites of passage, if so, it could be time to honour your progress. Be mindful that quick fix solutions do not support your long-term goals. Avoid getting stuck in duality and the quagmire of the human judgment game. You can review your healing process and life lessons, integrating the growth that you have attained. Yeah, very, very important. So it's all about, learning and connecting with all the experiences at which you go through. And I speak about a lot of this within a spiritual journey and the soul pathway work that I do. because each and every experience is shaping you and making you into the person that you are meant to be. So you have these positive experiences, which are a blessing and beautiful, and you have these karmic experiences or bad karmic experiences, which are very, very challenging, that can bring you to your knees and cause you a lot of pain. But what does that allow you to do? It allows you to notice what is important for you in your life. So it's connecting with your blessings and in many ways your curses, in a strange way. But noticing the fate and fortune within these experiences. Connect with the joy of what you have in this moment, and don't look for that quick fix solution. Allow yourself to take time and be patient with what is coming up for you, because that is what will allow you to grow and step into who you're meant to be as you blossom throughout this equinox, and as we step into spring more. So that's a beautiful message there from the alligator. We'll move finally on to the whale, and the whale is another very, very good card. But whale is all about the record keeper. The record keeper the whale holds the memories of all of life, you could say, and for all of time, because they're known as the most ancient mammal to live to ever live. It's the oldest of all creatures right now. So that's very beautiful. Bear with me a moment while I get out the whale card here, because I've got some good information with the whale. So we'll jump into the poem first of all again. Whale of mighty oceans, you have seen it all. Secrets of the ages heard within your call. Teach me how to hear your words and how to understand the very roots of history of when our world began. Okay. Again, that is another beautiful card, but what I get from the whale and my symbolism from the whale is actually more about looking at our ancestors, looking at our ancestral roots and what we've gone through over our time. Because as we look at the family patterns and the family traumas, we can reflect upon and heal them. So we've got the individual aspect of the whale with regards to looking at our family history. What are the karmic patterns that have been placed upon us through either the patriarchal line or the matriarchal line? Allow yourself to look on those things in order to heal and grow. Okay. But then what we've got the collective, the message from the collective consciousness here with regards to the whale. And I'm a personal believer that we have some incredible ancient technologies that we can look upon and reflect upon in order to learn and grow. You only need to look at the wisdom from ancient Egypt and how we are bringing much of that wisdom into the present moment in order to step into the new age. So how can we look back at our history, what we've experienced in our lives and throughout the generations, so that we can bring those experiences in the present, so that we can grow, evolve and rebirth this new world? Because we all know that there's chaos within the world right now, and it is very, very challenging. But we don't want to be restricted on a consistent basis. We want freedom for each and every one of us. And we want, a happy, healthy lifestyle as well. So this is looking at things that we can do that would allow us to bring that freedom back into our lives, so that we can step into this new age and new world. So that is a fantastic message there. But Let me read a bit more from the book, because I'll gain some more insights here from the book as well. Okay. The whale is very much like a swimming library. Whale carries the history of Mother Earth, and it's said to have been placed here by the ancients from the dog star Sirius. Biologists say that whale is a mammal and very possibly lived on land millions of years ago. In tribal legend, whales' move into the ocean happened when the earth shifted and Lemuria, the motherland, went below the waves. So that's a very interesting concept there. All of our petroglyphs speak of the motherland, Mu, and the disaster that brought the red race to North America from the west, beyond the great waters. The symbols in the petroglyphs speak of the rivers and the mountains crossed by our ancestors when they sought solid ground as the water receded. Okay. Whale medicine people are coded in their DNA to understand the sound frequencies that can bring up records in memories of ancient knowledge. They are usually clairvoyant, able to hear both the low and high frequencies. They are usually also physically developed and fairly telepathic. Many times, however, they are not awakened to their gifts until it is time to use the stored records. Many whale medicine people are able to tap into the universal mind of Great Spirits and have no idea of how or why they know what they know. Only later, when they receive confirmation, do they begin to understand, how they know or why they receive the impressions. So again, that's interesting within that, because if we look at the whale card there, we've got the whale card there. It's looking at the information stored within our DNA. I believe each and every one of us has come here with a purpose and a mission to serve and be of service. And if we connect with our soul's purpose and what we've been called to do, we can bring that to life in order to serve, in order to make a difference. But it's looking at our soul's DNA, as well as our ancestral history and the ancient wisdom from Mother Earth, or the ancient technologies that have passed down to generations, to assist each and every one of us to stepping into this new world. So that is a fantastic set of cards there. Okay. And let me go through those again one more, just as an overview. So we've got the Armadillo first of all. Armadillo, as I said, was all about, having that, setting those boundaries and having that hard exterior, so that you put those boundaries into place to serve yourself, connect with your emotions and feelings inside, and notice what is right and what is true for you in each and every moment, so that you can break away from people that may not serve you anymore or bring you the greatest of goods, because you've got to love, honor and appreciate yourself, the wholeness of who you are. And sometimes that means setting those boundaries and stepping away from those people that don't bring you that sense of happiness within your life. Alligator, as I said, it was all about integration, looking at the beautiful experiences that you've been through in your life and noticing them, and also noticing the bad experiences at which you've gone through, because each and every one of them have brought you to where you are today and made who you are as an individual. So we have to honor and appreciate all of those things. But in terms of stepping into who you are, be patient, take time, and allow all of these aspects of yourself to be integrated. Your ego, yourself, and your shadow, to become at one with yourself, so that you can love again the wholeness of who you are. And in order to do that, we wrap it up with the whale. In order to do that, you need to look at your history, your soul's DNA, maybe even your soul's wounds, in order to grow and heal. Look back at the karmic family patterns and traumas that have been passed down to the generations, so that you can heal yourself and so that you can break free from those karmic ties. Again, so that we as a generation can break free from them on a larger scale for the collective consciousness. But also notice within the whale that we can look on ancient technologies and ways of doing things and bring them into the present moments, or in the present world right now, so that we can rebirth this new world. Because each and every one of us have to collectively come together to support one another in order to step into this age of Aquarius. So that is my reading for you this week. I hope you found it to be valuable. I know I went through this very, very quickly, but if you have any questions or comments, as I said, leave them in the comment section below, and I look forward to connecting with you. Are there any insights that you connected with on your journey with regards to what you're experiencing in your life right now? Have you noticed some things collectively that are showing up within the cards, so that you can connect with your purpose a bit more, set your boundaries, and really be the person that you're being driven to be and called to be within? Well, we'll say thank you for listening. Again, I hope you found it to be valuable and useful. Please keep an eye on my videos that are coming up over the next couple of weeks, where I'll be sharing my new Soul Pathway Oracle card deck. I'm really excited to be sharing them with you. And with that, I will say take care, much love, and I look forward to speaking with you again very soon. Bye for now. Enhance a connection with your spirit animal with our shamanic animal art. Visit www.shamanicanimalart.com, where you can view a range of our products, from our canvas prints to posters with guided messages, cushions, and many more products from our range. I do hope you found this reading to be valuable and useful. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.